Welcome back to This Is Not CBC.
Hey, Canada, and welcome back to another episode of This Is Not CBC. If you're watching this while wondering how you'll pay rent next month, or watching someone you know queue at the food bank, or sitting in a hospital waiting room wondering when it's your turn, you need to hear this. Because while you are worrying about your grocery bill, your heat bill, whether your kid gets a dentist appointment, your Prime Minister Mark Carney, he's doing a world tour. That's right. Since he took office back in March, promising that Canada is in deep financial trouble, that we need to tighten our belts, that the government needs fiscal discipline, what did he do? He booked flights. He flew to Paris. He flew to London. He flew to Brussels. He visited Mexico City, back and forth to the UK, then to Asia. You know what? He's taking all of these trips while Canadians starve. And here's the kicker: for most of these countries, Canada already had free trade agreements. So we spent millions. We'll actually estimate tens of millions because, yeah, the exact ledger isn't nicely laid out. So that Carney can fly over and say, "Hi, remember that deal you signed with us a while ago? Yeah, good. We're still friendly." You guys, that's what we paid for. Meanwhile, he travels with entourage, charter security, luxury hotels. Again, estimated costs are tens of millions of our dollars. His government gives away money overseas, lots of it. For example, Canada has committed over $22 billion in direct financial assistance to Ukraine alone. Another example, Canada committed $60 million in funding to Haiti. And when you see headlines like Canada commits 60 million to Haiti or Canada's aid to Ukraine crosses 22 billion, you've got to ask, great. But what about Canada's veterans who are homeless? What about retirees skipping meals? What about single parents wondering if they can keep the lights on? Now let's peel another layer. Carney is not just any prime minister. He's got deep investment banking and financial services background. He's had holdings in major firms like Brookfield Asset Management. He filed a blind trust. But optics matter, right? If you used to run big money and now you're flying the world capital circuits, you better show that it's for Canada, not your network, not your portfolio, not your former clients. So here's the laundry list. Carney takes 13 foreign trips in fewer than 12 months. We estimate cost of tens of millions of taxpayer dollars. Government gives away billions overseas while they're telling us how broke we are. Well, Canada must focus inward. Canadians must tighten their belts. Like, I don't know about you, but my belt is so tight, I don't know if it can go an extra notch. Many of the destinations already had trade deals with Canada, so the incremental benefit is really unclear. We have no transparent list of jobs created for Canadians from this trip. Factory opened in Canada because of this lunch meeting. We have photo ops and opportunities and letters of intent. Meanwhile, homelessness is rising, veteran shelters are full, hospital wait times are sky high, and retirees are struggling, and food banks are overloaded. So let's ask again, who is this for? Is it for you? The retiree hearing your pension doesn't stretch? The veteran waiting for support? The parent choosing between rent and food? Or is this for Mark Carney's global brand, for his old financial services network, for his international profile? If this were an honest game, you'd see a cost benefit breakdown. We spent X on travel, but we got this many new deals, right? We spent this and we actually created this many new jobs for Canadians, blah, blah, blah. But instead, we visited, we met, we shook hands, we will open markets. And that's after you were told we don't have money. Canada is in crisis. Your neighbors are couch surfing. Your community center is closing because funding is cut. Your child's school is over capacity. The hospital looks like a waiting room from hell. But we still pay for the plane. We still pay for the entourage. We still pay for the global handshake. So next time you hear Carney visits Europe to boost Canadian investment, pause for a second. You got to ask, Did that trip create one extra job for me or anyone that I know? Did it shorten my wait time for care? Did it reduce my rent increase? Did it lower my grocery bill? Or did it just provide another photo in front of flags and another round of champagne in London? Like, if the answer is no to the things that are important, then what are we doing? Because frankly, this isn't leadership for Canadians, it's leadership on the world stage. But your stage is collapsing, your house is leaking, your pension is shrinking, your health care is strained. And you know what? That is unacceptable. Anyway, guys, that is it for This Is Not CBC. But stay angry, stay informed, and most of all, demand the receipts. Because if you're footing the bill, you deserve to see what came back. Good night.